die Verbrennung der Amerikaner.
What is up, my beautiful mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about Narciso Rodriguez for Him Bleu Noir. I've actually got a lot to say about this particular fragrance, and I'm going to start by talking about the presentation and the bottle design, which is one of the best that I've ever seen. It's got this really deep, dark, almost midnight blue. It's like a matte midnight blue. It just looks so classy. It shares the same design as Narciso Rodriguez for Him, the original, except with the blue instead of the grey. Now, the grey is a fragrance that I love. I've spoken about it a couple of times here on the channel. It's got that pedicure smell. It's like a earthy kind of smell combined with rain on warm concrete. If that sounds appealing to you, or if it sounds a little weird to you, you're gonna have to try this one before you actually commit to buying it. Not everybody's gonna love it, but it's also a very musky fragrance, and it's kind of got this orris and violet quality to it as well. It's a masculine smelling fragrance, but it also smells ambiguous, androgynous, and unisex at the same time. And I just can't get over how fantastic this one looks as well. I love grey, and I thought that was one of my favorite designs of all time until I saw the design for this one. I just can't get over it. So I applied this at about 9:30 this morning, and it is now almost 4:30 in the afternoon, and it's still very strong, and that was only with 3 sprays. If I bumped that up to 4 or 5, I could probably, if I wasn't showering at around about 7 this evening, after I work out and have dinner and stuff like that, I reckon I could get 12 hours of performance out of this very easily. It shares some of the muskiness of the original, however it doesn't have the orris quality, and it's actually got this very prominent vetiver note. It's kind of like a dark, smoky, masculine, sophisticated vetiver note, and that vetiver note here is so amazing. It's made me look through my collection to a similar fragrance that I was thinking of. Like, my brain sort of could picture the way it smelled, but I couldn't exactly find it, and that is Bois de Vetiver by Karl Lagerfeld. Now this one you can find here in Australia for about $40 to $50, and these Lagerfeld fragrances are criminally underrated. And here is the bottle for Bois de Vetiver. I sprayed it on my hand earlier. Similar sort of elegant, sophisticated, spicy vetiver note here. It's not smoky, not as dark. It's a little brighter because of some of that citrus in the opening for this one. But it's a similar fragrance, and you get a similar sort of feel for a lot cheaper. Now, I paid $100 Australian for this, but depending on where you are in the country, this is going to be quite a bit more expensive. So perhaps check out eBay for this one. But yeah, I can't get enough of this one. I'm going to wear it a couple more days in a row, I reckon, just because of how much I love it. And you never know, this may be in my top 10 of all time men's fragrances. It smells fantastic, it really does. Again, I've only been wearing it, I wore it after I showered last night just to get a better feel for it. And this morning I have worn it, so I've worn it twice now. I thought Narciso Rodriguez for Him was going to be the best one. This entire brand is getting harder and harder to find here in Australia. I've seen a couple on eBay, like there's this a more musky version of this. It's called like Musk Noir or something like that. And that is $200 on eBay, which I don't know if I would pay $200 for a scent that not too many years ago you could pick up for $100. It really is a shame that these Narciso Rodriguez fragrances are getting harder and harder to find here in Australia. Of the two of these scents, if you're looking for complete versatility, Bleu Noir is dark, but it's also very elegant. It's got a brightness to it. And yeah, you're going to be able to wear this in a lot of situations. A lot of different seasons as well. Whereas Narciso Rodriguez for Him has that dark quality to it that, I don't know, I just don't imagine this as being a safe summer scent. Like, doesn't even matter if it's just like a warm day. This is more, a mild autumn day or a winter scent. spring perhaps as well. But yeah, this one is sort of all seasons, all occasions, except maybe the most stinking hot summer day. But that vetiver note here, I don't know, it's just got this quality to it that I believe gives it this versatility. If you're after something quite a bit cheaper that's going to give you a similar feel to Bleu Noir, then Bois de Vetiver is going to be a great option. It's still very easy to find here in Australia. Don't pay full retail for it though. If it's selling at your local price line for like $100, check it out on eBay. Although this is an amazing scent, I don't think it's quite warranting paying $100 Australian for it. I've seen it as low as $40. At that price, it's a very good scent. Sophisticated, spicy, fresh. It's got that, I don't know, vetiver. I've really come around to the note of vetiver. It's pretty amazing, I've got to say. Another fragrance that kind of gives you a similar vetiver spice, woody, green, almost musky sort of feel is Wood Essence by Bulgari. I've got Wood Neroli in there. I haven't smelt that one yet. I'll unbox it for a video. This is probably the safest pick out of everything here, except Bois de Vetiver. If you want something that is going to give you compliments, but still make you stand out from the crowd, then Wood Essence is a great option. It's got that perfect convergence between fresh spice, green notes, and then a woody quality. Very natural smelling. Does not smell synthetic at all. Neither does Bois de Vetiver. Yeah, this is probably the best value pick of the bunch, but my favorite of the bunch is obviously Bleu Noir. If you're looking for something that's going to offer you the best value, then stick with Bois de Vetiver. If you're looking for the most amount of compliments possible, I safely say Narciso Rodriguez Bleu Noir. But if you're looking for something like those scents, but a little greener with a more natural wood quality, go with Bulgari Man Wood Essence. All four of these fragrances that I've spoken about today are well worth checking out. I'm glad I own all of them. Wood Essence is a very special fragrance. This is one of those brands that just gives so much to the fragrance community and the people looking for great smelling, affordable men's scents. So yeah, if you've ever worn them before, let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. And until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.